The future of Cardano just got a whole lot brighter. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and yesterday we had our interview with Charles Hoskinson release, and so I figured it'd be a good idea to go into the fundamentals and the price action of Cardano today and talk about why I believe that Cardano is not only fundamentally an amazing project, but also based on on-chain and technical data, a project that you should consider investing in. Today I'm going to be showing you transaction volume that will blow you away. This shows that Cardano actually had more transaction volume in the last 24 hours than Bitcoin did. We're going to be talking about all of that and the price and more in today's episode. So without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. We're starting our video on a website called Messari.io. That's Messari.io. And if you go over to the data component, hit data, and then come right over here to this, it's called Chains Activity, then you will see all of the different cryptocurrencies, and you can rank them by transaction volume over the last 24 hours. Simply what this is that this is adjusted transaction volume, taking out all the little tiny transactions that don't really mean anything, moving from wallet to wallet, from exchange to wallet, and everything like that. And as you can see, in the last 24 hours, Cardano is #1 for transaction volume, sitting at 17 billion, whereas Bitcoin sitting at 9 billion, and adjusted, taking out all those other smaller transactions, is sitting at 4.6 billion. The really interesting thing here, however, are the fees. If you look at the fees in the last 24 hours, this is all fees that have been paid. All the fees on $17 billion in transactions was $52,000. On Bitcoin, we're looking at $370,000. Over on Ethereum, we're looking at 16 million. That is a major, major deal, because not only does Cardano have amazing fundamentals backing it, as I talked about with Charles Hoskinson, the founder himself, on yesterday's video, it's also got an amazing fee structure that allows it to be a very viable currency. The first thing I want to say is that, guys, the Cardano price is not as important as you think it is. The fact is, fundamentals drive the price. So when the fundamentals go up, the price will normally do this. It won't rally as quickly as the fundamentals, but it will follow in the same direction. The fundamentals on Cardano have been doing this, and the price has been doing this as well. It's just going to take some time. The main thing that is going to allow Cardano to go into a major rally and return to $3, $4, go up to $5, $6, $10 is Bitcoin going into a rally. As soon as Bitcoin goes through its inverse head and shoulders pattern, starts rallying up towards $55,000, $60,000, Cardano is going to follow. And one of the reasons that I'm so confident in that is because it has held fast right here above $1. Its fundamentals are so strong, and that's part of the reason it's able to hold here at $1. But let's take a look at some of its technicals. One of the first things I want to point out to you are bullish MACD and RSI divergence. There is a downtrending level of support here on Cardano and an uptrending level of support here on the MACD. There's also an uptrending level of support here on the RSI. Those are bullish divergences, and those do indicate that the future of Cardano is very bright and that we're going to have a rally. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I will tell you guys when Cardano is not doing well in something. And one of the things that I am slightly concerned about is the fact that it has come down and tested $1 so many times. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9 times Cardano has tested $1 as support. I want to say that that's very bullish because it means that it's maintaining that support, but I can't forget what happened in 2018, excuse me, with Bitcoin, where Bitcoin would come down and test $6,000 multiple times. Came down and tested it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then on the 10th test, we broke bearish below it. The one thing I will point out that's different between this bear market on Bitcoin and the rally that Cardano has seen over the last year is just that. That was a bear market on Bitcoin. This is not a bear market on Cardano, and the broader cryptocurrency markets are not in a bear market either. In fact, during this time, instead of setting lower highs, as Bitcoin did, as you can see right here, we set lower consecutive highs. Instead, Cardano has actually set higher consecutive highs over the last 12 months, setting a high at $2.40 and also at $3.20. So I would encourage you to remember, one, Cardano was not founded for the price. If you're looking for a project that's just going to moonshot in the price, there are other projects that are going to do better at that. This project was designed to revolutionize the way that the world does digitalized information and smart contracts. This is supposed to bring about a decentralized society. This is much bigger than the price. But the thing I also want to remind you is that if you get into a cryptocurrency that goes up like this, is probably going to go down like this. When you get into a project like Cardano or like Bitcoin or like Ethereum, projects that are founded on principles and actually trying to live out a purpose that has to do with people, when you invest in a project like that, you end up investing in something that has a long runway, that has a very strong future. Because if you invest in a project that moonshots overnight on no fundamentals, on no backing, and just on a name, you can bet your bottom dollar that that currency is not going to last. However, a Bitcoin, an Ethereum, a Cardano, projects built on principles for a purpose that involves people. When you invest in a project like that, you will find success in the long term over investment. Think about it like this. If you invest in XYZ Corporation that has no customers, it has no market share, it has no strategic partnership, it has no vendors, it has no operating system, it has no team, no C-suite, nothing, and you invest in that stock and it goes up 100x, do you think it's going to be able to maintain that stock price when it has no real business behind it? Or would you rather invest in an Amazon that might be down 90% in the last year? It's not, but that did happen in the 90s. But you're investing in a real business with real employees, with a real team, with a real use case, with real customers, with real vendors, with real use case, with real strategic partnerships, all of that. Would you rather invest in a company that's very far to the downside, but that has a real company behind it? Or would you invest in a or would you rather invest in a company that has rallied massively but has no company behind it? I would much rather invest in the stock that has gone down 90%, but its company is stronger than ever. Its revenue, its profit, the way it treats people is continuing to improve. I would much rather invest in that company because it has something to drive the price. It's called the fundamentals. And if you don't remember, the fundamentals are upstream of the price and the price is downstream of the fundamentals. What's my point here? I know I can preach. Let me make this very simple for you. Cardano is a project that, yes, is down 65% in the last 6 months. Guess what? The rest of cryptocurrency is too. It is a project founded on principles for a purpose that impacts people. That's the kind of project I like to invest in. Over 90% of my portfolio is in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and a few other projects that do just that. So if you're worried about the price, you shouldn't be. In fact, you should be very excited about the price. Every dollar that it goes down, well, every cent that it goes down, I suppose, you should be more and more excited because that gives you an opportunity to get in lower, get in closer to the ground floor in a project that is going to do very well. And if you want to know why Cardano is such a great project, no better place than to hear it from the man himself. Go back on the channel. Yesterday, I interviewed the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, absolute genius, and I am very thrilled to make his acquaintance and learn more about the project from the person who founded it. I love hearing his heart, and I would love for you guys to watch that. By the way, I do want to make one little stipulation here. I talk about Cardano a lot in the last couple of weeks because I'm interviewing Charles Hoskinson. That's why there's so much Cardano content. Not trying to push it. There's a lot of other great projects I love. I love Bitcoin, Ethereum, Phantom. There's a lot of great projects. We're going to talk about all those too, but I did just want to bring you some content on Cardano while it was on the tip of my mind. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to follow us on all of our social media at CryptoJeb over on Instagram and Twitter, at CryptoJeb Official over on TikTok, and make sure to go and share this video with 10 friends who you think might get value out of understanding not only where Cardano is and where Cardano is going, but why Cardano is and why Cardano is going to where it is going to go. Before I go though, guys, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you should definitely consider subscribing because we're trying to help you become financially free in these cryptocurrency markets. And also, consider following us on Twitter at CryptoJeb for more updates on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Peace.